What's good, everyone? My name is Orlando, and this is Friday Night Football. Week 2 of the new season, bringing us a double main event. First up, a top 5 matchup with 3rd-ranked Jesuit visiting 5th-ranked Lake Ridge. A chance for the Pacers to establish themselves as a title contender. The Sun sticking around for the start of this game, only a few more weeks of that. Jesuit would strike first. We'll likely see this all season. Peyton Roth, 15 yards to the promised land. Lake Ridge answers through the air. Here's Ryan Oliver. The quick pass to Baylor Corbin for the score. We'll likely see a lot of that this year too. But my goodness, check out the Jesuit line on the extra point. They weren't messing around. And with that, Jesuit goes to the ground and pound, rinse and repeat again and again. Jesuit scores 28 unanswered. They stop Lake Ridge 35-6. If you missed it last Saturday, Bo Robertson's field goal as time expired gave Central Catholic a 24-23 win over Bellevue. The Rams' reward for beating one of Washington's best teams, a matchup with the top-ranked team in the country, St. John Bosco from California. So we roll to Eugene, and hey, look at that, no traffic. Autzen Stadium hosting this big-time matchup. Central Catholic students, they made the trip south. They were ready for some football, and the team was hyped before kickoff. This game, though, was all St. John Bosco. Chauncey Sylvester breaks to the outside, and it is off to the races. No one's catching him. That's 79 yards on the score. 28-0 in the second quarter. And the Braves kept adding to the lead, pulled out all the stops. The flea flicker, Eric Denham to Cameron Jones. Gets loose and sprints to pay dirt. St. John Bosco rolls over Central Catholic 49-0. No shame in that game. Up in Washington, the Camas Papermakers looking to rebound after a rough loss up in Yelm, hosting the Glacier Peak Grizzlies at Doc Harris Stadium. And this was an aerial show. Watch this catch. Riverline with a dime to Cooper Jensen, who goes up and gets it. Glacier Peak up 7. Camas responds. Taylor Yanni to Trenton Swanson. 20-yard TD. We've got more from Riverline and Cooper Jensen. 10-yard variety. Sneaks in for the score. Grizzlies up 21-14. Camas responds yet again. Yanni to Zach Blair. Racing down the sideline, stumbles and falls right into the crib. But Riverline and Cooper Jensen do it one more time. Camas 0-2 after a heartbreaking 34-28 loss at home. Over at McKenzie Stadium, Mountain View hosting Ridgefield. This one, arguably the game of the day. First quarter, Mitch Johnson slinging the rock. Hits J.J. Thompson, and he's cashing out. 75-yard house call. Mountain View up early, but Ridgefield answers. Logan DeBeaumont finds Isaiah Cowley for the score. Just like that, it's tied. End of regulation. Ridgefield defense looking for time and a half. The sack from Noah Stromberg sends us to overtime. Then double OT to Beaumont to Ben Concannon. 15 yards and the touchdown. Triple OT. Mountain View puts it in the hands of Keaton Bolds. Thunder up 6. Last chance for Ridgefield to Beaumont's pass. Oh, it's tipped. Mountain View gets a win in triple overtime. 26-20. What a game. An emotional night up in Scappoose. Derek Anderson getting his number 14 retired. The former Oregon State Beaver called it something you dream of as a kid. Salute. Scappoose hosting Estacada. Home team strikes first. D'Angelo Macedo-Becker opening the scoring for Scappoose. It's 8-0 after the 2-pointer. Rangers answer. The play fake working to perfection. Corey James keeps it himself. Then Estacada defense stepping up. Peyton Matney with the interception, and Estacada gets the dub. 48-19. The votes came fast and furious. The fans representing for two teams coming off big Week 1 victories. A battle of the Wildcats. Westview taking on Wilsonville. This is your game of the week. Wilsonville, what is poppin'? I think I know where a few thousand votes came from. Wildcats charged up. I'd like to introduce you to Westview's Jordan Fisher. He was a man possessed. Straight out of Madden, speed on 99. Dude was shaking and baking. Put up video game numbers. Fisher rushed for 351 yards on 30 carries, 4 touchdowns on the ground. Shout out to the Westview O-line. They were cooking. On top by 11 heading to the fourth. That's when Wilsonville took over. Trick plays on deck. Mark Weepert on the money. 35-yard touchdown. Wilsonville cuts the deficit to 4. Rally mode engaged. Callan Guttridge, clutch. Perfect ball to Cooper Haday in stride. Wilsonville's defense came up with 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That was the difference. Wilsonville wins it 49-39. Big time victory for the Wildcats, moving to 2-0 on the season. We got more scores. Down in Salem, Lake Oswego holds off the West Salem Titans 14-0. Mountainside built a 21-7 lead at half, then held off the Barlow comeback for a 21-20 win. Mountainside and Lake Oswego meet next week. Thursday Night Football brought us another top 10 matchup. Sheldon up from Eugene to battle West Linn, and the atmosphere was electric. Lions student section on point. Third quarter, Sam Levitt to Mark Hamper connection is real. The Washington State commit with a 56-yard bomb to Hamper. We're even at 28. Fourth quarter, the dynamic duo of Brock Thomas and Luke Lighton put Sheldon up for good. Okay, you gotta see this. Mark Hamper, you, my friend, are a bad man. Woohoo! But the hurdle is a penalty in Oregon high school football, but still just an incredible play. Sheldon's defense held up the rest of the way. Irish with a big dub at West Linn. Final score 35-31. Let's roll the Canby. Cougars taking on Oregon City. Both teams open the season 1-0. Something's got to give, and this is how you set the tone. We got a fumble. Right place, right time, Tyler Canold, scoop and score. Just like that, it's 7-0. Hey, shout out to the special teams getting it done. We got a blocked field goal. Cohen Hall, in stride to the house. They opened the game with a 21-0 lead, never looked back. Canby moves to 2-0. Cougars win it 35-25.